Hello. Welcome to the C# Hour. I am currently starting up Jetbrains Rider right now. Use Markdown support on Jetbrains. Hello everybody joining me. So this is a new show that we're doing. Yesterday I did a kind of short hour-long intro to Apache Cassandra and C# and thought, I ought to make this a show because there's a lot of stuff to talk about with C#, the C# driver, Apache Cassandra, DataStax Enterprise, all that good jazz. And right now you can kind of see I'm just stepping through the process of setting up the material view for Jetbrains Rider, which is a .NET IDE from Jetbrains. And it's one of the hard decisions is picking which theme I want. I'm actually going to go with something pleasant like Dracula. No, we're going to go with the deep ocean. That's what I'm going to use. And then set it to high contrast so it's quick and easy to point out things. And then that should be enough. Can continue loading. So we're going to cover a bunch of different things on this show. It's going to be a weekly show at this time, 10 a.m. on Wednesday, pretty much every week, unless something crazy is scheduled, and or I'm out of town or on vacation or something like that. Otherwise, I'll be right here talking about C#, probably using Jetbrains Rider or Visual Studio Code, or maybe even every once in a while Visual Studio. So let's see here. Right now, or let's talk about what I did yesterday real quick, just a few seconds. Set up a simple .NET Core console application. Got .NET Core installed, which is .NET Core 2.2. Same version I actually have installed on this machine. This is an Ubuntu Bougie version. So slightly different OS, mainly just a UI distro difference. But it's my main dev platform these days. And we're going to do some C# development on this platform. Let's see here, I just got that set up. So let's open up the terminal here. One of the things I like about Bougie Linux is it has Tilix, which is the closest terminal on Linux that I have seen that is, it's basically like iTerm 2 on Mac. I always have liked iTerm 2 or iTerm 3 or whichever one you have that does all the tabbed interfaces and all that. So you can break it out like this. I love being able to do this. It has transparencies, as you can see. So like I can pop that open, do things, and you can still kind of see whatever's going on in the background. So during installation, stuff like that, it's always nice to be able to layer things. Alright, let's see here. Gonna get you a better view of all this magical interaction. There we go. So now, I am Adron, the host of this C# Hour. I will be your kind, friendly host with a few sarcastic or sardonic remarks every once in a while. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? The core, as I was saying, is it's going to be C# focused around doing Apache Cassandra driver work, or work on the driver, not particularly development of the driver. The question is what do we want to do? What do we want to do? This is episode 1. Unable to save settings. Okay, thank you for not saving settings. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to take some notes. I always like to take notes. So I got to the desktop. Let's see, we're going to call this the C# Hour episode 1. Make it markdown because that's awesome. Oh, whoops. I have to spell it right. Or issue the command right, I should say. There we go. And then I'm going to actually open up code to edit that. That's kind of like how I like to roll. Stop moving around. There we go. So C#, episode 1. Episode 1 of C# hour. Tasks, topics and tasks to cover. One thing I'd like to do is let's just start a new project. And we're going to say, let's see here. Should we make a console application or web application? I think I'm going to go with console because I don't really know the latest, greatest with the web applications. Yeah, so we'll go with a console application here, put solution in the same directory, create git repo, C#, F#VB. We're going to go with C#. Not worried about that one. And I'm going to name it console. Let's see, we'll call this data maker. Okay, just I have to have down this. Okay, so here's installing Mono. So that's one distro version. Get that going on over here. Wait, don't paste. Let's do this right. Get the certificates for Mono. Then we're going to get the key, blah, 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 and then update. And then add Mono. So this gives us some extra build paths beyond just .NET Core. So getting that installed. And then the other thing, let's hear it. It's saying that .NET Core isn't installed. Cannot detect .NET Core. Okay, so go install this and then restart Rider. Okay, so we're gonna install this on this machine. We did this yesterday for the other machine. It only takes a second. So here we're on a Ubuntu distro. We'll let that finish. That'll take a minute or two. And while that's running though, we're gonna look up, let's see here, .NET Core data generation library. Awesome .NET Core. Oops. That's cool, but I'm not looking for that right now. Simple insane fake generator, data generator. Let's look at these two things. Packages matching data generation. Bogus. Bogus for .NET. Alright, C# port of Faker.js, fluent validation syntax sugar. That sounds cool. Question is, it's your .NET Standard, .NET Standard 1.3, .NET Framework 4.0. Mr. James, Jinfu. It's a library you can use to generate realistic data. That actually might be even better. Alright. I need a whole list of them. That's funny. Okay, I don't really know what that does exactly. We'll keep looking at this one though. See if we can't get this working in a project. Geez, it takes forever to install Mono. 81%. Did it finish? Looked finish. Nope, 92%. Still going. So there's the .NET Core download location. Then, let's see here. And there is the Mono project. Bounce back to this just for a second while that's installing forever. Wonder if it's still going, I guess. I can start doing the wget, I think. Oh, it's locked while that other thing's going to town. Eventually. I think we need some music. The question is what kind of music should we have? Any suggestions? Maybe we should have audience music. Audience selected music. I have to get a jukebox for everybody. And then you can play the music during the stream. That'd be kind of cool. Still nothing. I'm tempted to kill this. I just don't know what the deal is. Let's see here. .NET Mono hangs. Ubuntu. Occasionally crashes. I love the stability issues of Mono. That seems to be an ongoing thing. Alright, whatever. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna kill it. Mono pre-compiling. C#. Code analysis C#. Yeah, I just don't feel like I care enough to close session. Yes, please kill that one. And it's still in lock. Dad, burn it. Probably gonna take a minute or two to shut down still. Well, we're gonna do that. Let's do a hard reboot. You don't have any bag fighter? Keen to see how mono works on Linux 2. JVM dev, by the way. So mono is, honestly, it's barely supported these days compared to .NET Core. .NET Core is the real path to take. I just wanted to install it because I wanted it as an extra option. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it actually installed or if it just flaked out or what the deal was, but we'll find out here in a minute. Because if it was successful, then what's it called? Rider will actually detect it, which will be cool. So I'm actually gonna start that, but also start up and get .NET Core thing here working. Let's pull this up in the installer, see what we get. See, we can do it this way, but I like doing it. I like doing it via the command line. It just feels better. It feels like it's actually going to work then. That's such a silly, emotional feeling. But here we go. All right. There we go. That's it. Set up. And let's get these bits running. Oh, thanks for the follow, Huriday82. Welcome to the C# coding hour. Oh, we got some other updates. Those look safe. Famous last words. Let's install those while we're doing everything else. Oh, now I'm not going to be able to... that was not what I should have done. Should only take a second. Yeah, AMD update, unpack, that's the SS, system D. Oh, system D update, interesting. But whatever. Alright, so. Clear. Why did I type that? Sometimes I think I just type random commands because they're in the back burner in my brain. So let's see, we have these, and we're going to add a... Actually, let's go back in, get Jetbrains Rider started, and we'll see if it picks up mono. So we'll say new solution, install. Okay, it doesn't show .NET Core, but it shows... Let's see, your console library. Git HD, create a Git repository. Thought I did this. Oh yeah, that's right. It wouldn't let me do it this way. Oh, okay, so yeah, it's picking up .NET Framework, blah blah blah. 4.7. Let's do 4.7.2. And then we'll call this data builder. I feel like I need to add another name element to it. Data builder Frank. Oh, actually, let's do this. Let's call it Frank's data builder. We'll do it more of a C# way here. Data builder. Okay, we're gonna go with 4.7.2 C#. Create Git repository. Adron Rider projects. Nope. Let's do. Codes. There we go. And then there, let's do Frank's data builder. And Nyan Cat hustles up the project. And what do we got? I always like to go in via the CLI. Just to look at it this way too. Frank's Data Builder. Okay, so it did that, and then inside of that is come on. Okay, so there's our solution file, user settings, and then the project file inside of that. Not too much nesting or anything. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, so that's where I wanted it. I want the solution name with the solution file in the solution name folder. Okay, so that works. So I'm gonna close that for now. Yes, I want to create an ignore file. Thank you, IDE, and I want to name it. What do they do this? Is it .net or is it? Oh, I remember. I bet it's Visual Studio. No? Windows? Although that's a lot of good stuff to ignore, but that's not really it. Visual Studio Code. Yes, no? No. Let's do that, and then Windows. Tags, Sublime Text, Redis. Oh, let's do mono develop too, in case we open it in mono. The mono develop IDE, that is. And then let's do JetBrains. Oh, this is so cool. I love that they got this plugin. Dropbox, not worried about that. Calabash, global templates, and then Yeoman. What's Yeoman cover? Oh, build, distribute, no modules, Bower components. Ah, this is what I was looking for. Visual Studio. We want that. So then if we ever open into Visual Studio, it should be cool too. Oh, a Terraform ignore file. That's cool. Okay, that looks like enough of them. So generate that one and then add it. Wow, it's going to be a seriously hardcore get ignore file. Look at that. Beautiful. So we just ignored everything on the planet practically, but that's okay. All right, we have this. Let's get a basic line of text in here. Let's hear write line. Hello world. Okay, and then don't forget the semicolon. There we go. And then this, and hit Alt Enter, and it added the using system namespace. All right, that's what we wanted. So now, in Rider, unlike some of the other IDEs from JetBrains, it automatically has a build, debug, and release set up for you, which is cool. And you can go in here and set various things, but it's a little more Visual Studio-like. But let's see what we have to build it with, because it shows a little error, a little X there. Show environment variables. Now, what's it say if I try to build it? Oh, it just blah. Okay. Debug. What is the complaint? Right, run debug, but doesn't really say much about what's up there. And that did run. Right? We ran all that stuff. Unable to acquire the lock again. Oh, that's right, because we were still doing this, waiting for this jump to finish. It'll be done soon. Oh, it's doing the mono precompile. So the update is working on that. That's kind of freakish. We'll just leave it running for a while. That's probably what's giving us our debug issue here. Let's do debug and see. Oh, it's still okay. It's letting us do a build. Just kind of trippy. And the build completed successfully. And did it run it? Okay, there it goes. Run it. Hello world. All right, that's cool. So, made a little progress. We got our initial C# application here. I want to, however, pull in a library. What was it? Bogus, I think, is the one. That's what it was called. So I'm going to close that for now. And close that. So let's see, we got topics covered. What have we done so far? We've got .NET Core isn't installed, but .NET Mono installed, installing. Simple project started. Hello World works for .NET 4.7.2. So these things need to be over here. There we go. And then we'll put up Chromium again. That's your .NET data. Actually, let's go with random data generator. There we go. Oh, it's 2011. Closed. Yeah, let's go with Bogus. I think that's going to be the best thing. And then also we want to get a C# data migration schema migration for Apache Cassandra. Let's see about that. Then let's do this, and also do one for, see what we find for DataStax Enterprise. Cassandra migration. Is there a schema versioning tool for this? Yeah, let's see what we find out there. Look at here. Cassandra migration. Built by the community here. Meg32. Not sure who that is, but I will definitely check it out. 3 and 4 years ago. Maven Central Deploy. Didn't really want a Java one. Simple and lightweight migration tool for Apache Cassandra database. It's based on Flyway project. Cassandra migration works just like Flyway. Plain SQL and Java-based migrations are supported. Java migration interface provides. Okay. It's good to note that Cassandra is not a relational database, and it does not have transactions. This looks like it is a bit dated, but might be a starting point. Oh, it's just doing it off the CQL. I don't really want to do that. CQL schema versioning and example. Oh, this looks like it might be a win. Schema migrations and data. Developer guide. Is there a schema versioning tool for Cassandra? There is a schema versioning tool. I know this for a fact, but we're looking specifically for. Oh, did it finish? Yeah, so it finally built that mono. So maybe, Bag Fighter, we might find out if that actually worked. So, oh, Jorge. Is this the drive? This is just the driver though, right? C# driver, Quinlan.net, right? DSE. DSE graph. Yeah, so all that's good. That there's the driver, but we need a schema migrator. SQLi, CLI, GitHub's online schema migrations for MySQL. This might be a thing to create, actually. CQL schema versioning example, Don Branson. An example project to show how to integrate the Cassandra SQL versioning. All right, so what is this? CQL schema versioning. Is this the same? Oh, this is SQL versioning example, and this is CQL schema versioning. I threw together very quickly, so beware it's bare bones. MVN, clean install. Then see CQL schema versioning example to see how it can be used. Main. All right, where is? Come on, I want to see the. Yeah, we might just have to create a C# one ourselves. Maybe we'll do it based on Don Branson's. So we're going to actually fork this to my repo, and I'm going to fork this one to my repo. There we go. And then also I want to fork this because we'll take a look at that. All right, so a few forked repos. I'm gonna bounce that over there. Open this back up. We'll go ahead and pull those. List CD codes. List packages. I don't actually want that there. So CD codes, clear, list, then git clone. Let's get this one. All right, then bounce in here, and let's get those other two repos. Oh, the internet dropped. I tell you, it seems like it does that a lot these days. Let's see your migration. All right, now that's the Go library. That one I got to get back to soon because it is working for all this stuff. We may even use that instead of these things if it's working really well, and we don't want to sit spinning away on that. It's your .NET Core Starter Kit. This is what we built yesterday, by the way, if you want to check it out. New tables version without modifying existing ones. Right, it needs to be additive, for sure, and not a mutative process. Mutative process. Is that how you would even say that? It seems kind of crazy. Mutated. Yeah. Let's see here. So I just want to get the links here for this. So we got .NET Core Starter Kit right here. Just a little basic thing. And then we have things I just pulled, which, where in the heck are they? They really need a, like, organize your repos by order or something. I'm like, oh, forks. Yeah, let's look at forks. I don't need that one. We just got Bogus. Linux browser, awesome. Developer streams. Go to Twitter. Don't need that anymore. Coder swap. Jeez, Pete. I have a crazy amount of stuff forked. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's schema versioning example. That's what that was called. Repos. Schema. It's this one and this one. All right, there we go. Let's get rid of these, and we'll fiddle with the migrate later. We're gonna go ahead and get into Rider. Take a look at our stuff here. So Frank's Data Builder, programs, and then let's get in here to NuGet, and I want to search for Bogus from here. Yeah, there we go. So install this. So hit plus over here. That'll add that. Nyancat pulls in Bogus. And then what's this? Auto Bogus? Complementing the Bogus generator by adding auto creation and population. In substitute. C# library complementing the Bogus generator by adding auto creation and population capabilities. Mocking options using in substitute. I don't know if I need that yet. Premium data set for generating map data. Mapping locations, points of interest, and GPS data for your applications, UIs, and databases. That's pretty cool. Author Brian Chavez. Tools analyzer, auto generate. Fake rules for rules C# with rows and analyzer. Premium data set for generating text. Okay. Yeah, let's add this one. Bogus healthcare, yeah, okay. And then Hollywood, what is this? Oh, okay. I don't care about that one. Taste data, auto bogus mock, country data. Okay. Waffle generator. We get to create waffles, I guess. And then fake it easy. Australian electorate. Naughty strings. Okay. Not a time. Okay, that looks good. So we added our auto generator in there. Here's our packages that config. Bogus, bogus healthcare, and bogus text. So let's see, do we have, gotta have some docs on this. Bogus.healthcare. Oh, that's, get out of here, CenturyLink. Pile of trash. Bogus.healthcare. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So there it is. .NET CLI package. Healthcare that way. All right. So I'm curious, in the Jetbrains Rider IDE, so this, it added the packages here, right? There's our simply info, culture description, company, da. Okay, that has all that stuff. But if we go out via the CLI, let's do a cross comparison of this real quick. I'm going to look at a .NET Core generated library, and then we'll look at this one. So if I go out into the terminal, and then go into codes, And we look at this. So there's all the stuff. There's Frank's data builder, and then let's create. We'll do .NET new console Sally's data builder. Okay. And that's installing. Let's see here. So project started, cross comparison of a console app created in Jetbrains Rider versus .NET new. So just do a little comparison here. All right, so what did I do? That doesn't invalid input switch. Oh, can I name the, oh, whoops, that's what I need. Is it dash name or dash name? Oh, dash in. Okay, that's a better result. All right, so now let's go look at Sally's. So in here, way simpler. Okay, first off, it didn't build a solution, so you don't get a properties, assembly, and all that stuff. So I guess actually let's do this. Let's be more one-to-one. So I'm going to close this solution. We're going to say new. Actually, let's not do that. Let's do, yeah, okay, new solution. And I don't want, do I have to, I guess I have to create a solution file in Jetbrains Rider, which is kind of annoying. Okay, well, whoa, what did I do? No, I don't want to, whoops. So let's just open back up our previous one here. Back to Frank's data builder, this window. So as far as just the project goes, though, in this, we still have our properties, references, assemblies, all that stuff. And here we have this assembly.cs file. Here it doesn't, yeah, we don't have that. We have CS and CS proj. So if we look at that, let's look at it in code. Talking about a hugely different set of stuff here. So our project ends up with a console.writeline for one. And then the CS proj. Yeah, so we have this. And then if we go in and we add those libraries, let's add the same ones. .NET this version 26.02. Let's just copy that. Go to the terminal. Add Bogus Healthcare. And then .NET add package Bogus. Oops, Bogus. So we want to add that one too. So we're going to end up with a CS proj file that just has these two things. All right, yeah, there we go. Okay. Clear. And then we'll do .NET build. That should just build clean. There we go, 4 seconds. And does this provide some go away thing? Premium license? Oh, interesting. I wonder if I can even use these other libraries or whatever. So Bogus is free at least. Okay, Bogus analyzer, how to buy, analyzer set up for IDs. Hey, thanks for the follow, Pikachu. Glad to have you aboard the C# hour. Alright, so that's some paid stuff, but we'll keep playing with core lib and see where we get. Should be fun. Yeah, no, Bogus Premium. I don't even see where the price is. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Nope, I survived. Alright. So, realistic but fake data. It's a wonderful place, but no, not issues. Okay. So maybe in the README. Projects that use Bogus. GraphQL. Search library. Da 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 da. Oh, Christos did a thing. I've worked with him. He spoke at one of the .NET Fringe conferences that I help organize. So yeah, I'll just look at those posts. That'll be something we definitely want to look at to get this fake data. That's cool. Okay, but let's finish comparing acquired assets to build and debug are missing from. Yes, please add that, whatever that is. So that's in there. Let's actually open up Frank's data builder in code also. So here's the project, and oh, console ended up in there. We don't even want that. That's what I accidentally created. So here's the settings for the user. That's created. The solution file is created. What marketplace is extension for search marketplace? Yes, let's see what our extension is. C# for Visual Studio Code. Right, that's already installed. Paste JSON as code, C# fixed format, better comments, extensions. Yeah, why is there not a thing? Whatever. All right, back to this. Okay, so there's our solution file, which is written in some crazy formatting. Then we got our get ignore, which we created. There's our dependencies are in our packages directory. But then here's our project. Let's see what else we get with this. Whoops. Here's our program, which looks just like the one that the CLI created. All right. And then we have packages config here where it added in XML format the dependencies. Do we have that too? Editor config to override workspace settings for editor config files. I don't know. I don't know if I trust this one yet. Oh heck, let's go for it. Why not, right? Alright, so that's in there. And then we also have the project file. So, whoa. So what Jetbrains Rider creates here, the XML version of this CS proj file, even though our project, as you noted, does the exact same thing, yeah, we get all this stuff. So this is also .NET 4.7.2, whereas the other one is .NET Core 2.2. Okay, totally different things, albeit the program does exactly the same thing. And this one can't natively or can't run in as many places on as many systems or whatever. I think you have to have Mono or .NET. Whereas the .NET Core one will run anywhere on any platform, Linux, Windows, Mac OS, etc. Whew. So yeah, that just boggles my mind looking at that. So Frank's builder is going to be a bit different than Sally's builder, and I think we might stick with Sally's builder for a lot of our work here. But I still want to use Jetbrains Rider because it's an awesome IDE. So we'll talk about it a lot more in coming days. But let's see. Let's try to open that project file, solution or project, and then we're going to open Sally's project with Jetbrains Rider. This window, and let's see how that looks. Well, one thing I want to do, pull up in the background, because we didn't actually finish installing .NET. Well, did we? Yeah, we did end up finishing. .NET Core is installed. Why is .NET version? No, .NET version. Yeah, 2.2. Okay, .NET is installed. We know that's installed. I'm pretty sure it was installed before even pulling this up. But yeah, okay, so this is what we got. .NET Core 2 packages, SDK. So it just doesn't know where this stuff is. Manage NuGet packages. Let's hear what it does. Well, one thing, I should go in here and let's see about settings. Oh, and while we're at this, let's change these to 18, make them a little more readable. Editor general. Font, here's the other one. Okay, that is 18. Okay. Oh no, what? Define color scheme.